So tomorrow is Thanksgiving, the day that we here in America get even fatter than we already are to commemorate that one time for like 5 minutes that we got along with the Indians. Native Americans, I should say. I think there was even one pilgrim who was like, man, these redskins ain't too bad. Maybe we ought not genocide them all. What y'all think? And the other white people just laughed, ha ha ha, and called him a pussy. But still, it was a nice thought. It was a nice thought. It was a little before its time, but it was a nice thought. And you know, every time I tell a joke like that, there's some white person in my audience that's like, well, you fucking liberals and your white guilt. You just fucking trying to propagate white guilt. Yeah, I'm trying to propagate white guilt. You know why? Because white people are pretty fucking evil. We'll just be like, hey, we're here, it's us, the white people representing the British Empire. How you doing, Africa? How you doing, India? Yeah, nice land you got here. Holy shit, this is pristine. You think we could live here? And they're like, yeah, sure, you can live here. Like, oh, cool, cool. You know what we were thinking? We were thinking like we're just gonna kind of make this a British colony, and we're gonna set up some new laws, and the new laws are basically that you guys suck and are second-class citizens, and we're awesome and just have all these rights and privileges and shit. And the indigenous people are like, but we were here first. And the white people are just like, yeah, that's true, that's a good point, but you're really not allowed to talk to me that way. So let this be your one warning. My favorite part of Thanksgiving is being together with loved ones so that we can all reflect on how grateful we are to be in each other's company. No, it's the food. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, togetherness with family, that's all well and good, but if the family just wasn't there and the whole feast was just for me, that would also be fine. That would actually be better because there's more for me. But you know, it's not all fun and games for us fat people on Thanksgiving. You know, we look into the eyes of the skinny people around us, and they kind of have this look where they're looking at us like, alright, motherfucker, this is it. This is the day you trained for, so we expect to see a fucking show. Fucking skinny cunts, man. You know what I love? Canned cranberry sauce. You know, the kind that retains the shape of the can even after you pour it out? What an abomination against nature that shit is. And yet, I could eat it by the fucking truckload. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. I mean, according to my therapist, a lot. Well, that was before I found out my therapist was just a hallucination. I should have suspected something when he kept telling me to light my pubes on fire. Didn't seem very professional. But the point is that canned cranberry sauce is fucking awesome. Turkey's good. I like turkey. The food, not the country. Fuck the country. False advertising. I mean, I guess I really don't actually like turkey because it's kind of usually pretty dry and, you know, it doesn't really have as much flavor as something like chicken, but that's why I like it, because really, turkey is just a delivery system for gravy. A lot of Thanksgiving foods are just a delivery system for gravy, in my opinion. Mashed potatoes, stuffing, all that shit is really just an excuse to get gravy in my mouth because it's, you know, not really socially proper to just take the gravy boat and just... You know, that gets people talking in a very negative way, and then you're not invited to the next Thanksgiving, which, you know, fuck that shit. So you gotta figure out a way to get as much gravy into your body as possible without doing that, so you just gotta keep dumping it on everything, even things it doesn't belong on. Oh yeah, apple pie, I could put some gravy on that. Gravy! You ever been to a restaurant and they give you mashed potatoes but there's no gravy and you're just like, what the fuck is this? It's just a little mound of starch. I don't want to eat this shit without gravy. The only reason I eat mashed potatoes is to fucking eat gravy. And you ask the waiter, like, could you bring me some gravy? And they're like, we don't have gravy here. And you're just fucking start weeping into your hands, and all the children in the restaurant starts chanting, cry baby, and even some of the parents just join in, cry baby, and you just keep weeping harder and harder, but you're not really paying attention to them, it's just because there's no gravy. But, you know, don't fucking serve me mashed potatoes without gravy. It's just, you know, I don't fucking like that shit. The best part about Thanksgiving is afterwards, when you're completely full and you keep eating anyway. I keep eating. Do you stop eating? You're a fucking pussy and a coward. Because, you know, unless I am physically incapable of bringing a handful of food to my lips, I will not stop. Thanksgiving is not over until my entire body is immobile. If I'm not seriously wondering if I'm gonna die, I am not done eating yet. This is my fucking day, and no one's gonna take it from me. To all my American fans, happy Thanksgiving. To all my fans elsewhere in the fucking world, have fun making fun of us fat-ass Americans as we gorge ourselves on fucking shit food. Be sure to share this video on all the relevant social networks, get it out there, make me the most famous fucking person on the entire face of the planet Earth because I fucking deserve it and you know I do. I love you. Give me a hug, audience. This is a day of togetherness. I'm glad we had this moment.